Okay, welcome to the next video, the first video for the second worksheet. This video will focus on hatching, cross-hatching, and stippling. These are actually techniques that are used to create value if you didn't have a pencil. Let's say you only had a pen, but you need to make something darker. Well, you can't really control how light and dark you press with a pen or a marker. So if you want to make something look darker, this is the way you would do it. But it's also a good way to create texture. So let me go ahead and tilt this a little bit. Like I said in the past videos, I went ahead and shaded these so that way there was no white showing underneath. Again, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Okay, so hatching. Hatching is, I'm going to tilt it just a little bit more, make it easier for me. Okay, and hatching is just a series of parallel lines. The more you space out those lines, the lighter that space is, okay? And the closer you put those lines together, the darker that value is going to be. This isn't about how hard or light you press with your pencil. This is about how much space you cover with the colored pencil, okay? Cross-hatching is very, very similar. So it's going to look almost exactly the same in the beginning. So all these lines are parallel, going side by side, but now these lines go perpendicular in that they intersect like this to make little X's or crosses, thus cross-hatching. Okay, so you get a scratchier texture, but it's a nice way to create value. Okay, the more overlap over here, the darker that value is. Finally, stippling. Stippling is a little bit time-consuming, but the more you cover with little dots, the darker an area will be. The less dots you add, the lighter that value is going to be. So if we look at this example right here, you see I'm putting a lot of dots. I'm not hitting my table really loudly. In fact, my pencil is not at a perfectly straight up and down. It's actually at almost like a 45-degree angle, and it's tapping. It's very, very silent, and it leaves a better mark than if I was really hitting the paper and tapping really loudly. So you don't need to drive your parents crazy at home by tapping really, really loudly, because soft little taps will do just as well. Okay, so like I said, this is what it's going to look like at the end. Okay, so I'll see you over at the next video for patchwork, blended chevron, and wood grain. Bye.